The Voice fans believe Blake Shelton dropped hint he will quit show after 20 seasons in new interview. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. The Voice fans believe Blake Shelton dropped a hint he will quit the show after 20 seasons in a new interview. He might be following in Gwen Stefani's footsteps, who left the show last year. Blake, 44, appeared on the Today Show recently, where he was Hoda Kotb's co-host for the day. After first greeting each other, they began to talk about what kind of life he expects to have once he ties the knot with Gwen, 51. Do you picture yourself in 10 years, you and Gwen, just out in Oklahoma, not jetting all over the place? Do you see yourself living a much simpler life way down the road? Hoda asked him. I hope that's not too far down the road. 10 years sounds like way too long to me. I like to see that sooner rather than later, he told her. I mean, we both pretty much have taken it to the limit as far as our careers go in touring, and now the television thing. It's been fortunate to accomplish a lot of things that hopefully at some point we'll get to live some life. I think we're both ready for that, honestly. He continued to explain that he prefers life out of the spotlight, adding, the older I get, the more I feel like I'm starting to turn into a little bit of a hermit. Just passing things, except interviews with you, Hoda. Following the interview, many fans of the show took to social media to express their distress at the thought of Blake leaving the show. One person wrote, The Voice is unquestionably the best competition show. When Adam Levine left the show, I mourned, but if Blake Shelton leaves, I'll stop watching. He is The Voice. A second one commented, Blake Shelton is the best thing that ever happened on The Voice, wouldn't watch it if he leaves. And the third one shared, Please don't leave The Voice, Blake. It would be boring without you. You make the show. Currently, Blake is one of the judges alongside John Legend, Kelly Clarkson and Nick Jonas, who is being replaced by Ariana Grande in the upcoming season. Most recently, a source revealed Gwen and Blake have yet to decide when they want to get married this year. Sources close to the couple told Us Weekly that the Make Me Love You songstress is pushing hard to set an early fall wedding date for their first ceremony, which will be in Oklahoma. They plan to host a second ceremony in Los Angeles. However, Blake, who is worth over $100 million, wants to get married in the summer. The only thing stopping them from tying the knot in the summer is the upcoming tornado season, the source revealed. The source said that the chapel Blake built for Gwen, who wants to get married under the Catholic Church, isn't built to withstand even a minor wind event. No matter what happens though, the source told the outlet that they will definitely get married before the end of the year. A second source added, They are just so excited to be doing this. It's been worth the wait. Back in February, Blake confirmed what the sources revealed to Us Weekly. During an interview on The Ride with Kimo and Heather on KFROG, he was asked if he was still planning on losing weight for his and Gwen's big day, to which he replied, Oh God, no, of course I want to. The good thing for me is we haven't set a wedding date, so I don't have to start yet. He added cheekily, I don't want to lose weight for no good reason. I'm not going to waste my time losing weight for no good reason. I gotta leave it tacked on till the end. Blake popped the question to the No Doubt singer back in October. Gwen posted an Instagram image of the pair kissing as she proudly displayed a diamond sparkler on her ring finger. Gwen's caption, addressed to Blake, read, Yes please. Blake shared the same picture on his social media and wrote, Hey Gwen, thanks for saving my 2020 and the rest of my life. I love you. I heard yes. In an interview on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon earlier this month, Gwen told how shocked she was by Blake's fall proposal. She said, I wasn't expecting it at the moment that it happened since late 2015, since the end of their respective marriages. Gwen filed for divorce from musician Gavin Rossdale in 2015, and Blake announced his divorce from ex-wife Miranda Lambert the same year. Devout Catholic Gwen finally had her marriage annulled in January after requesting it from the church in March 2019. In the ever-changing world of reality television, few shows have had the enduring success and cultural impact of The Voice. Since its premiere, The Voice has captivated audiences with its unique approach to singing competitions, where contestants are judged purely on their vocal abilities rather than their appearance or backstory. The show quickly became a beloved staple of American television, thanks in no small part to the magnetic personalities of its coaches. Of those coaches, Blake Shelton has been one of the most recognizable and enduring figures, playing a central role in the show's success over the course of 2 decades. However, recent remarks made by Blake in a new interview has sparked rumors and speculation among fans that he may be preparing to quit the show after an impressive 20 seasons. Blake Shelton, the country music superstar known for his wit, charm, and undeniable talent, has been a constant presence on The Voice since its inception. As one of the original coaches, he helped shape the show's early years, establishing the program as a platform for undiscovered musical talent. His easygoing attitude, humorous banter with fellow coaches, and commitment to his team have made him a fan favorite. Throughout his tenure, Blake has coached numerous contestants to victory, showcasing his ability to mentor and guide singers to success. His relationship with the show and its viewers has evolved, making him an integral part of The Voice's identity. However, in a recent interview, Blake Shelton's comments hinted at the possibility that his time on the show may be coming to an end. While Blake did not make any direct announcements about his departure, his remarks left fans wondering if the 20-season milestone would mark the end of his coaching career. His words seemed to suggest a sense of finality, prompting fans to take to social media and speculate on what this could mean for the future of The Voice. The idea that Blake might leave after 2 decades of being at the forefront of the show has caused an outpouring of reactions from fans, many of whom are expressing their concern about the potential loss of their favorite coach. The interview in question, while focused on Blake's career and reflections on his time on The Voice, included several comments that seemed to suggest he was seriously considering stepping away from the show. He spoke about the incredible journey he had experienced over the past 20 seasons, noting how much the show had evolved and how much he had personally grown. At the same time, however, he also acknowledged that after so many years, it might be time for a change. His words were carefully crafted, leaving room for interpretation, but many fans believed that he was subtly hinting at his potential departure. For Blake Shelton, the decision to step away from The Voice would not be an easy one. After all, the show has been a significant part of his career for nearly 2 decades, helping to broaden his reach beyond the country music world and solidify his status as a mainstream star. Throughout his time on the show, Blake has built a loyal following of fans who admire his down-to-earth nature, sense of humor, and dedication to his team. Many fans have come to associate him with the show's success, and his exit would undoubtedly leave a major void. Blake's comments about his future on The Voice have stirred mixed reactions. Some fans are understandably disappointed at the thought of him leaving, expressing their sadness at the prospect of no longer seeing him coach contestants and banter with his fellow coaches. Blake's chemistry with the other coaches has been one of the highlights of the show, particularly his friendly rivalry with Adam Levine, who left the show a few years ago. The camaraderie between Blake and Adam, along with the playful back and forth between Blake and other coaches like Kelly Clarkson and John Legend, has become a key part of The Voice's appeal. If Blake were to step down, fans fear that the show would lose an essential part of its charm. On the other hand, there are those who understand that after 20 seasons, Blake may feel that it's time for him to explore other opportunities. With a successful music career, Blake's work outside of The Voice has also been highly successful. He has released numerous chart-topping albums, earned countless awards, and continued to thrive in the country music industry. Given the demands of being on a primetime television show for so long, it is understandable that Blake might feel the need to step away from The Voice in order to focus on other ventures, whether that be music, family, or new creative projects. For Blake Shelton, the possibility of leaving The Voice is likely to be a deeply personal decision. The show has been a huge part of his life for many years, and his relationship with the production team, his fellow coaches, and the contestants has no doubt shaped his experience. Despite the inevitable challenges that come with being on a long-running reality show, Blake's passion for the program has remained evident throughout his time on The Voice. His commitment to his team and his genuine interest in mentoring aspiring artists has made him a beloved figure among fans and contestants alike. However, after 2 decades of being involved with the show, Blake might be feeling the desire to take a step back and reassess his priorities. For the fans, the idea of Blake leaving The Voice is a bittersweet thought. Over the years, they have watched Blake's journey on the show, seeing him evolve as both a coach and a person. They've seen his highs and lows, his triumphs and defeats, and the way he's formed lasting bonds with his fellow coaches and contestants. His departure would undoubtedly mark the end of an era, and many fans have expressed their uncertainty about how the show would fare without him. Some have even suggested that the loss of Blake Shelton could signal the eventual end of The Voice itself, as his presence has been such a defining feature of the show's identity. In addition to his own fanbase, Blake Shelton's departure would also impact the show's wider ecosystem. The coaching lineup is integral to The Voice's success, and each coach brings a unique dynamic to the panel. While The Voice has managed to maintain its popularity with a rotating roster of coaches, Blake's status as one of the original coaches has cemented his place in the hearts of viewers. The question of who would replace him, or whether the show would even continue with one fewer coach, remains a point of speculation among fans and television industry insiders. Should Blake decide to leave The Voice, the show would likely have to adapt. Whether it's by adding a new coach or changing the structure of the show entirely, The Voice would face a challenging transition. Fans who have followed the show for years may feel a sense of loss, but they will undoubtedly continue to support Blake in whatever new ventures he pursues. The relationship between a coach and their audience on a show like The Voice is incredibly strong, and the bonds formed over time are difficult to break. In any case, the speculation surrounding Blake Shelton's potential departure from The Voice has sparked a wave of discussion and excitement within the fan community. For now, Blake's future on the show remains uncertain, but the impact of his decision will undoubtedly be felt for years to come. As the 20th season of The Voice progresses, fans will be watching closely, eager to see what the future holds for one of their favorite coaches. Whether he stays or goes, Blake Shelton's legacy on The Voice is already firmly secured, and his influence on the show will be felt long after his final appearance. As for Blake Shelton, the coming months may offer a clearer picture of what lies ahead for him. In the meantime, his fans remain loyal and hopeful, awaiting whatever next chapter he chooses to embark on. Whether he continues on The Voice or steps into new opportunities, his impact on the world of entertainment, music, and television is undeniable. As the speculation continues, one thing is certain: Blake Shelton's presence on The Voice has left an indelible mark, and no matter what happens, he will always be a part of the show's rich legacy. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.